Look, you've built the business, you've hit the goals, but deep down, something still feels off. Maybe you're waking up with anxiety, second guessing every decision, or wondering why success feels so heavy. It's not that you're broken, it's that your mind and your identity haven't caught up to the level you're playing at right now. That's exactly why I created the Rapid Alignment Method. It's a neuroscience backed, NLP powered breakthrough to help successful entrepreneurs like yourself who feel stuck, who feel stressed, or secretly self sabotaging to finally clear the mental and emotional patterns holding them back in one day. This isn't therapy, it's not mindset fluff, and it doesn't take years. It's just deep, permanent internal alignment. In this video, I'll break down exactly what the Rapid Alignment Method is, how it works, and why it's helped business owners just like you to unlock peace, confidence, and clarity faster than anything else they've tried. A few years back, I was doing everything right. Revenue was growing, I was surrounded by amazing people, but I was stuck in indecision. I was procrastinating on things that mattered most and feeling like I was just winging it. I kept thinking to myself, do I need a new strategy? Do I need a different coach? Do I need a new funnel, new ads? So I kept investing over $300,000 in masterminds and programs and retreats, and I'd get these quick bursts of momentum, but the same pattern kept showing up. That was until I realized that the issue wasn't what I was doing, it was what I was unconsciously believing about myself. And that's what led me to study the unconscious mind and eventually create the Rapid Alignment Method. Here's what most successful people don't realize. 95 to 99% of your thoughts, decisions, and emotions are controlled by your unconscious mind. So even if your conscious mind says, let's scale this business or let's raise our prices, your unconscious mind still might be running programs like, if I'm too successful, I'll burn out. If I grow too fast, I'll lose control. If I raise my prices, they'll leave me. Those beliefs win every single time until you change them at the source. What is the Rapid Alignment Method? It is a one-day intensive breakthrough process that helps you reveal the root. We map out your internal programming, your beliefs, your patterns, and your emotional anchors that are unconsciously shaping your decisions. Things like why you're second guessing your team, why content creation suddenly feels heavy, why you can't relax even when the money's flowing in. It's like pulling back the curtain on your mind. Step number 2 is releasing the baggage. Using NLP and mental emotional release techniques, we eliminate old emotional blocks like fear, shame, guilt, and doubt. We don't talk in circles. We don't process for months. You literally let go of the weight in hours. Step number 3 is rewiring your identity. This is the game changer. This is where we install new beliefs, decisions, and an upgraded version of your identity so that your thoughts, your emotions, and actions naturally align with who you're meant to be. You don't just feel better, you become the calm, confident, decisive version of you that already knows what to do and actually does it. Here's why this works so fast. We don't solve surface level problems, we go to the root. This isn't therapy, it's not breath work, it's neuroscience, language, and identity work combined into one powerful process. And that's why clients walk out of a single session feeling like a weight has been lifted, because it literally has. Now, I'm gonna go over each step in the process. If you've made it this far and you are liking what you're hearing, you're interested, and you've hit the point where external success isn't solving the internal chaos that you're feeling, here's what you need to know. You don't need more hustle, you need alignment. There should be a button in the description of this video to watch the demo of how the Rapid Alignment works in depth, or book a free alignment call to find out if this is the next right step for you. Listen, you already have the answers inside, and this is how you unlock them. Now, for those of you that are interested in learning more about how this process works, stick around. The very first thing that we do is we decide the area of your life that needs the most support. Is it career and business? Is it family? Is it relationships? Is it your health and fitness? Is it your spirituality, your personal growth and development? Which area, if we focused on and got to 100%, if it was firing on all cylinders, would make every other area of your life that much easier? Once we've made that decision, we do a detailed personal history. The detailed personal history is about figuring out what is the core root problem underlying everything in that area of life. It's the problem, the belief, the decision, the experience that connects to all of the experiences that you've had in your life up until this point. The thread that when we pull unravels everything else, and once it's released, like dominoes, from the moment that happened to now, everything gets knocked out. Once we've uncovered that and agreed on it, We then elicit your values at the unconscious level. Now, this isn't some superficial, what are your top 5 values? It's none of that. We go deep at the unconscious level to figure out what are the values that you live by, the values that drive you, not the ones that you wish you would, but the ones that are actually installed and programmed inside your mind right now. Once we do that, we take a look at those values and look at, okay, are these values in conflict or in alignment with each other? Well, you could have a value for freedom in your business and career, but you could also have a value for security. If those values are in conflict, this is where people self-sabotage. They take 5 steps forward towards freedom, and then because their value of security is also there, they take 10 steps back. When things become too risky, they sabotage to become more secure. Then we also look at, within each value, is it towards or away? Is it that you don't want to be broke again, or that you can't wait to become wealthier, to have more financial independence, to be wealthy, to do all the things you want to do? Okay, so there's towards and away. Which one is it? We need to find out what's driving you at the unconscious level. From there, we determine your timeline. Your unconscious mind stores memories, and it's kind of like a file cabinet. It stores them in a specific order, and everyone's is different. So we need to figure out what is your specific timeline. How does your unconscious mind process and store memories and emotions? Once we've uncovered that, we begin to look at, from your past experiences, what negative emotions, what limiting beliefs, what limiting decisions need to be released at the unconscious level so that you're able to have a clean slate. It's kind of like cleaning the lens of your glasses. Let's say you wore glasses and they were fogged up and you couldn't see anything, and you've been living life that way for as long as you know. It's kind of like finally cleaning those lenses so you can see clearly now, okay? We eliminate any conflicts, any internal resistance of, oh, a part of me wants to do this, a part of me wants to do that. We help you to align that, because when you align it, everything's crystal clear. You can make confident decisions in the direction of your dreams. Once we've done all that release work, then we re-elicit your values. What we notice when we re-elicit your values, they shift, because the before values were filled with baggage. The after values are now with a clean slate, with that clear lens. We make sure that there are no conflicts and that they're all towards values, that the motivation is positive as opposed to negative and away from what you don't want, which is inconsistent and creates inconsistent results. And what we find is they typically are locked in. Now, because you're in alignment with your values, there is no conflict. Life gets easier. Not just gets easier, feels easier. Decision-making becomes effortless. We help you to rewire your mind with these new empowering beliefs, emotions, and values. Then, as we wrap up this session, we future pace and take you in your unconscious mind to the future 5, 10, 15, 20 years out to make sure that these changes have stuck, that nothing is going to disrupt the new you. So we future pace to make sure everything is locked in at the unconscious level. And that's why these tools are so powerful. At the end of the Rapid Alignment Intensive, we set goals, and we start with a SMART goal, a very high-powered SMART goal, and we wrap up the session with putting that goal together and putting it in the timeline of your future. Just like your unconscious mind has a timeline that keeps memories and experiences in the past, and just like people feel anxiety about something in the future that hasn't happened yet and it creates a feeling in the present moment, you can do the same thing with your goals. And when you do that with your goals, you have this level of confidence and certainty that it's already happening and that you're going to get it. So we install that in your unconscious mind. That is what we do inside the Rapid Alignment Intensive, inside that breakthrough session. Even if you believe that it can help you just 1%, right? What would that be worth to you in the grand scheme of things? If you're wanting more details on this, if you're like, this sounds interesting, I think this could really help me, book a demo call or send me a DM on Instagram at Dr. Javier Carlin, and we'll send you all the details. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.